So here's Unit 4 review, Day 1. So look at number 1. Number 1 was an example that we used, and the important part right here, if you read, it says, which equation represents the rate of change, okay, for the card, area of the card to the side length. So a lot of y'all got caught up with this right here, and that is, that just tells you the order. It's like saying 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to make sure that we understand that we're doing a table, and we're using our x, y. So we're looking for the change in y over the change in x. So the change here, and then the change here. So the change from 175 to 210 is plus 35. 210 to 245 is plus 35. 245 to 280 is it? Okay. And then the change from 25 to 30 is plus 5, plus 5, plus 5. Okay. So the change in y over the change in x is 35 over 5, which is going to be 7. Okay, our whole idea, this whole idea over everything is we're looking for the equations. Okay, this right here is your change in y over change in x, which is defined as your m. Okay, so it's your m. Got it? So we should have y equals 7x. We don't have a b that we know of, but we have that answer clearly right there. Okay, find the things that are important. Your m and your b are the most two important things in this whole unit. Okay, we need to make sure we do that. Number 2, a slug can crawl at a rate of 12 centimeters in 0.6 minutes, which represents the constant rate of change. Constant rate of change. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, it should have been this color. Okay. Constant rate of change is your constant of proportionality, your unit rate. It is your m, right? Okay. So what represents this? I told some of you, I said, okay, write it as a proportion. Write it as 12 over 0.6, and that's centimeters over minutes. Well, really, I want a unit rate. I want to know what 1 is, and that's going to give me my m. So I'm going to put that here and put that there. Once I do that, I say 12 times 1 is 12. 0.6 times x is 0.6x. And then I'm going to divide by 0.6 on both sides. So 12 divided by 0.6. Outside, inside, up. And I get 20. Now, so this is 20 centimeters in 1 minute. So I need something that represents that, okay? So right here, this says 0.6t. That really doesn't represent 20 centimeters in a minute. That doesn't even represent the 0.6 over 12, or 12 over 0.6 that we had earlier. Okay, so that's out. The slug speed is 15 per minute. No, we just figured out it's what? 20 centimeters per minute. Okay, so that's not it. Now, here's where y'all are kind of confused. This is minutes, this is our x, this is our y. Okay, so I got 20 centimeters per 1 minute. Does that represent that right there? Yes. Okay. Is this consistent? At 10, it would be half that. At 0, it would be 0. At 30, it would be 1.5. Yes, that's true. Okay. So now here's where this one is, D is wrong. This says time in minutes. Okay. This is your Y. This is your X. If I put this in a form, I would say, for example, I'm looking for the 1. We would say 1 over 20. Okay. So does that give us what we need? No, because it's 20 centimeters per minute, right? This is minutes, centimeters. Okay, so that's why our answer is answer choice C. Okay. Okay, number 3. Luke conducted an experiment in a science class and recorded the data below. What is the constant of proportionality? Guys, look, it's a table. It's a table, yes? X, Y. Start finding the change. Here. And then here. So the change on the bottom is 96. It adds 96 every time, right? Okay, on the top it's adding 6. Okay? So 96 divided by 6 is 16. So the constant of proportionality is 16. Guys. Okay, number 4. In science class, Julia learned that 1 inch is approximately 2.54 centimeters. Julia created a table to help her convert to inches, between inches and centimeters. Which equation represents the constant rate of change? Hey, we're going to go through. You ready? Oh, this is X, this is Y. It even labels it for you. Look. Plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. And this is plus what? You'd have to do 10.16, 5.08. So it's going to be 5.08, right? So this is plus 5.08, which divides out to what? 5.08 divided by 2 is what? 2.54. It gives you the chart, but it really tells you what it is, right? Okay, so 2.54 would be your what? Your change in X over your change in Y, right? What is that? I said it 8 times. So if that's your M, where would you put your 2.54? Y equals 2.54X. Oh, which one says that? C. The Chandler family is taking a family vacation. They drive 184 miles in 4 hours and 276 miles in 6 hours. What is the constant of proportionality? Okay, I could make a chart and I could say 4 hours, 6 hours, 184, 276. I could find the change here and the change here. What's 276 minus 184? 92, right? Did y'all get 92? So the change in Y over the change in X is 92 over 2, which is 46. So the constant of proportionality is... You good with that? Okay. Number 6. Consider the following graph. Which equation represents the relationship of the target? Number 1 rule. Number 1. Look. Write that down. Okay? What's my M? What's my B? Always start with your B. Okay? What does B represent? The y-intercept. That's where it crosses the y-axis. Oh, look. That's right here. Where does it cross? Positive 2. Positive 2. Look at my answers. There's only one answer with positive 2, which happens 90% of the time. Okay? You say positive 2, you can eliminate it down to 1 or 2 answers. I didn't have to do anything else. If I know where my y-intercept is, I can find it. Does that make sense? Yes? Okay? But let's do the rise over the run just so we understand that. So right here, it would cross again at this point right there. So I would rise 1 and run 1, 2. So it would be 1 over 2. My M is 1 over 2. Does that equation match it? Yes. So easy, guys. So easy. Okay? Where's my y-intercept? Where does it cross the y-axis? Number 7. Bryce received a gift card of $40 for an online app market to buy applications for his tablet. All apps cost $1.85. Which table represents the relationship between X, the number of apps, and the apps Bryce can buy, and Y, the balance? So Y over X. Change in Y. I'm going to go back to a pen. Change in Y over change in X. Okay. Now, man, he has a gift card. Does it start out with a 0 balance? Does it start out with a 0 balance? If somebody gives you a gift card, does it have 0? Well, hopefully not, right? Okay, so this one right here says 0 balance, okay? That's not it. We started out with how much money? $40, right? Okay, so are the apps $40 or the balance $40? Done. Take it out. Okay, now here's down to 2. It changes 2 here. for $1.85. How much was an app? $1.85. How much? How many apps was that? One. One app was $1.85, right? Okay. So this is saying 2 apps are $1.85. So it's saying that each app is 92.5 cents. Well, that's not right. Okay. They said each app was $1.85. So this one went down $3.70 for 2 apps. And it looks like it continues that pattern, right? So $3.70 divided by 2 equals $1.85. So here's our answer choice. Okay.